Boom, baby. Boom. Rise and shine. I'm gonna get under this tree. It's some hot weather for me. My little walkabout. I heard a crow crowing. I don't know if you can hear it, but there was a cock-a-doodle-doo. I don't know, I can't make roosters crow. But anyway, your boy Marky saying on my heart from the start. Post-dating, my morning marijuana motivation. I even forgot my mota before I did the vation because it was tough for me. We had 2 shootings in America, and it's one of these things where it literally made me launch Saint Anarchy. And what I mean by that is people get caught up on my last name being Saint or the word addiction. And the truth is we do have a gun addiction. Yesterday I was talking to my friend and I was like, did you hear about the shooting? And normally I don't talk about it, but he was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And his first 2 questions to me were eye-popping. I'm not going to call him out, but he said, how many people are dead? And what kind of gun did they use? And I was like, does that matter? I'm like, why does any of this matter? And I realized that there was an addiction to fear at the same time there was addiction to guns. So, unpopular to belief or voting, your boy Marky saying, we'll talk about tough subjects. I talk about religion and anti-religious beliefs. You can almost call it sacrilegious, and people don't want you to be sacrilegious. They want you to be full of religious. And they also don't want you to be opinionated. And then if you hold a bipolar side to an argument, there would never be any kind of communication. The thing I'm speaking of, and I always speak of, check this out, that is so cool. The one thing that I'm always speaking of is thinking outside of the box. I literally speak from an experience, not an opinion. The reason I'm bringing this up is because I've lived in cultures where the gun laws were really low, where there was almost no guns at all, and the society functioned. We keep counting body count and what type of guns, and not our addiction to the guns or the violence. That's the other part of it, was the body count, was if it bleeds, it leads. And I was shocked. I was like, that's your only question? Not where was it? Not is everybody all right? Like, did they find the shooter? Some sort of solution to it was more like an addiction to the head count. And what really tripped me out is the mentality of it. So with the Saint Anarchy, I'm flipping this stuff. I'm flipping all iconoclasts upside down. And iconoclast is some that shakes icons. We are chomping at the bit for guns in America. I'll probably lose friends over this post. This is just how some of my biggest gripes have been over gun rights. But I speak the truth. I've been in countries where it's not needed. I speak in countries where people didn't really care about those things. What they cared about was the quality of life and keeping life going. And that's the most important thing for us right now, or ever, is for us to find a better way. If people are getting even shot with guns, it didn't function very well. And that's what they see, especially outside of other societies. It's like, oh, that doesn't work so well. Now, we'd all like to say that we aren't fearful, but we are. And how free can we be if we're living in fear? It's a very dichotomy way of thinking. So, flipping some things upside down. The prison system doesn't work. The education system doesn't work. And our gun rights, our gun laws don't work. We can arm ourselves to the teeth. But even if you got shot, you're still shot with the gun you had armed with. The functionality of it, the very purpose of it, was to protect ourselves. And sometimes we need to protect ourselves from ourselves. And that's just the truth. That's part of being like an addiction. You're going to be naive. You're like, nuh-uh, not us, not me, no personal accountability. And then it'll be like the first thing we do is eat this stuff up with a spoon. So let's stop being the black eye of the world with mass shootings. Let's step up and try something new. Everybody needs a different way of looking at it. So flip it around. Give it another shot. See what everybody else is doing and what works for them. It works. And if it works, why not give it a shot? It's your boy Marky Saint, launching Saints Anarchy today. That's almost like a full revolt without actually having to kill everything off. We can govern ourselves, and I really believe that. So police the police, got your own back, and let's try something different. That'll be my morning marijuana motivation. And I didn't even bring my mota. I launched inspiration. So Saints Anarchy is officially launched. Thank you for following and liking the page. If you got anything out of it, go to Saints Anarchy. We're gonna go deeper. And that's how your boy Marky Saint operates. Peace and love. And as always, Chigatan.